Look at these other podcasts out here with a point. Doing interviews, trying to educate you, or change the world. No, we don't do that here. Here, we look around, see things, go places, do things, and round up the best so you can forget the rest. Here, we rank 'em up.
All right, welcome into Rank 'em Up. Glad to have you back for another episode of Rank 'em Up. I am Craig. Welcome to the program. This is the program where we rank things, where we talk, where we listen to Don for minutes at a time, talk about things we don't know what he's talking about, and then we move on. Because that's what we do here.
Yep.
Don, welcome to the program. How you doing?
Thank you. You guys were talking about women's rights and all these things, and I'm just saying that domestic violence is a serious issue. 50% of the women that
I don't believe we were talking about that, actually.
Right,
I don't know where
Lilo
you're
was
getting
talking about that. Lilo was talking about that last episode. In fact,
well, yeah, I did mention that.
Malala.
Mm-hmm.
Malala.
He would like to know more, and I was telling him more about domestic violence issues, which is a very important issue in our country today.
Well, we don't have to relitigate the past. Mm-hmm. We're here today to talk about something
amazing,
delicious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about Lilo.
Yeah.
Lilo, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing? How you doing?
Gilberto, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
What's going on over there?
Oh, not much. Just producing over
Just Snapchatting away over there.
Just producing.
You know.
Talking to the wife.
Snapchatting it up.
Reproducing.
Snapchatting it up.
What's your last Snapchat say?
My last Snapchat was...
Did you put a face filter on it?
No, I do not use those.
Everybody go to their
that's
fifth
like you don't
picture in
use
their
the
camera
selfie.
roll.
That's like you don't use the selfie stick. Like you don't use the selfie stick. Is that how that is?
I don't use a selfie stick.
You were very proud of that selfie stick when you first got it.
Check it out. Look what I got.
Do you remember, Craig?
I do remember that.
I wasn't the one using it, though.
I don't know
Craig.
how to use it. Maybe you could help me.
No,
yeah, right.
No, you're the one that came over and you're like, let me see your selfie stick, and then you went all over the office and took pictures, Craig.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, I remember that string of posts.
And I make fun of both of you then. I judge both of you.
I've never seen one. All right, let's get to it.
Right.
This is a sweet show today. We are talking about desserts. Spelled with two S's because you want more of it.
That's right. Best mnemonic device ever.
I still think about that every single time
Every
I
day.
write down the word desserts. I don't know if you guys do, but I do.
I do.
All right, we had some delicious pie before the show.
Pie man pie.
And we are prepped. We are ready to go. We got sugar in us. You guys ready to do this?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we are.
Yeah, that sounded great.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, that's great.
Yeah, awesome.
That's great.
All right, Lilo, you're up.
All right, I'm up. Number 5 on my sweet treat dessert list is Trader Joe's cookie butter.
Nice.
Yep. So I will say that there's lots of serving suggestions of cookie butter, like put it on some toast, eat it with jelly,
Apples.
eat it with apples. You know how I eat it? With my dang fingers. Or a spoon in some
Do you
cases.
have it after a meal?
I will occasionally have it after a
Because
meal.
that's technically what dessert is, right?
Yeah, dessert does come after a meal. And yes, I will have it after dinner primarily.
Are you
not
a crunchy or a smooth kind of?
I am a crunchy
That's what I'm talking
because
about.
there are little nibblings of cookies inside the cookie
Exactly.
butter.
That's why peanut butter crunchy is disgusting, and cookie butter crunchy is amazing.
Yes, concurred.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it never makes it to anything. It never makes it to toast, to jam, to apples.
I find it's
to
easier
pretzels.
to buy things with cookie butter already on them if you want to make it to the event that they have the
Exactly.
cookie butter cheesecake,
Exactly.
which is amazing.
Exactly.
Amazing.
I will eat it with my fingers or a spoon. Thank you very much. Trader Joe's cookie butter.
Cookie butter is awesome.
So good. So good.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat that when I get home.
Did we introduce you to cookie butter? Or did you have it before then?
I think I had it before then. You guys did contribute to my addiction, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
One time we muled a case of cookie butter back from California.
Nice.
Wasn't it Las Vegas where we went?
Well, we bought it in Las Vegas, but we kept on to the southern Los Angeles, and then you brought it all the way back for me.
Nice.
And a case of $3 Chuck.
The $3 Chuck. Yeah, the wife Rachel greatly appreciated that. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Don, we forgot to do this before. Where can they send their rankings and stuff?
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can follow
I was
us
so
on
obsessed
Twitter.
with the desserts. I
Although
just
most
wanted to
people
get to
do.
it.
Contribute to the conversation at Rank 'em Up on Twitter, at RANKMUP. Go to the Facebook, the original name of Facebook, the Facebook.
The Facebook.
Yes.
Until Justin Timberlake told him to change it just to Facebook, who also owned Napster. Anyway.
Doesn't he own MySpace now?
I have no idea.
I think he does own MySpace.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
my favorite post on Facebook was the guy they made, or Twitter. They made fun of the guy who started MySpace. He's like, "What happened to MySpace now?" He's like, "I don't know, but I cashed out for like $500 million or whatever it was." You should make fun of the new guy.
Yeah, Tom.
Tom, MySpace Tom.
He's everybody's friend.
That was the best. That was the best go between ever.
Oh my gosh,
thing.
That response was priceless.
Go to the YouTube. Send us a YouTube or watch the entire archive of Rank 'em Up on YouTube. Tell us your favorite. I still love the peanut butter caramel chocolate debate because it's really Clampett's McCoy's. I know that's not what it is, but McCoy's and Hatfields and McCoy's.
Yeah.
War of Roses.
Or Clampett's.
Okay.
This is a story about a
Capulets
man
and the
named
Montagues.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Capulets.
That's what I meant.
Capulets.
I was thinking about Beverly Hillbillies, but anyway. I
Okay.
think I got all of them. Or go to Periscope and you can watch our pre-games. We do some interesting things on there. You can watch me eat Panera bread this time. That was pretty great. It was pretty.
Wouldn't hurry up.
All up in your face eating
it
Panera.
It's
was.
hard
too.
to eat that because the crust of the bread is way harder than the inside of the bread, and
Nom nom nom.
I feel like they need a firmer bread on the outside, like the Asiago demi bread they have at Panera Bread, or the ciabatta bread because it's the same firmness all the way around.
If you want to hear more about that, listen to our sandwiches show.
There you go.
I know how to make a mean sandwich, and they judged me for having a sandwich. And I didn't make the sandwich. I had the sandwich delivered to me, and I was not being picky. I just said, "Pick this up, whatever." And at Pieman Pies, he brought it to me very nicely. DRC at RC Apodaca.
All right, so we're doing desserts.
Yes, we are. You're number 4 or 5.
My number 5.
We're not on 4 yet. It's
No,
five.
we're still on number 5 because I started
man.
this thing.
Wow.
All right. So, my number 5 is just, carrot cake. Carrot cake is amazing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It smells
Solid
amazing.
choice.
It tastes amazing. So, carrot cake is a great dessert. So, that is my number 5.
Carrot cake. You did not get in depth of the carrot cake that I will be later on in the show.
Okay.
But
For some reason, I knew you would get in there.
well, food shows always take a long time because I like to express exactly why I have the particular food item ranked in a particular spot and my favorite thing about the food item, and then why I like the food item. It's like you put in, like you on the last show of putting people on the list that wouldn't even drink beer. You just put it on there? You just put stuff on the list? You don't think about it? Anyway.
Just
At least he follows the rules.
Just like you.
Yeah, at least I follow the rules. Thank you.
I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
Implicated.
You want to have beer with criminals.
I want to have beer with criminals.
Yeah, so.
Who has more interesting stories than criminals? This
I
guy
don't know.
robbed. Okay, first of all, Caberto.
All right,
What are
we're doing desserts.
what are most of the interesting movies about? What are most interesting movies about? Capers, heists.
Capers?
Yes, capers.
Like the food product?
No, like
too many
crime,
capers.
like crime
Too many
capers,
capers.
like crime capers. All right, like you got. There's a caper.
Like Italian food?
Nah,
Accessories?
You know what I'm talking about. You're just being difficult. You're just being difficult.
I didn't know what capers were until a couple years ago at the Christmas party for the building.
I thought those were
I'm
peas.
like, what are these things in the food?
I thought those were peas, by the way.
I had to take a picture and put it on social media and for somebody to tell me what a caper was.
Awesome.
Man, that would be
it
like
was
the
weird.
last thing I did.
It's a caper.
That's a caper, sir. What,
I felt dumb about it.
yeah, exactly. That's why I wouldn't do it.
But I needed to know that minute.
All right. That's fair, though. All right. My number 5, I think there was kind of like a soup Nazi. Everybody took my...
In my culture, we didn't have capers.
No, they don't. No, they don't. It's kind of like a soup Nazi thing. Is once the recipe got out, then it didn't have the allure, just like the cronut, the croissant donut. Everybody can make those now, and they have like, poor man's like not even going to try it version at Dunkin' Donuts and Winchell's of the cronut. Which don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's not good. Not good. You got to have the original, and it's got to be fresh. And
Noted.
anyway, don't do it. So, I was looking on the internet, as things always do. I found the sushi burrito place last week. Amazing downtown. Although, make sure they have the wasabi sauce or the wasamole sauce, which is wasabi and guacamole. What? I'm telling you, man, you got to follow my Twitter. You're not watching my Twitter feed.
I need to pay more attention, obviously.
What is your Twitter?
Komotodo. It's at Don Pablo 303. Komotodo, man. I went there. This place. It's a sushi burrito place. First one in Denver. It's in Larimer Square, right next to the candy shop, Rocket Fizz or whatever it's called, which is. But anyway, the sushi burrito place, amazing. They'll make it for you in a seaweed wrap, which is. It's a lot better than it sounds, believe me, because of what's inside.
Okay.
Or they will tempura the entire burrito for $2 more. For $2 more, you could get like a burrito of fried tempura. Seriously.
Would you eat that for dessert?
Yeah, they do have dessert sushi in there too. And anyway,
God.
Yeah. Go try that place. Anyway, so this famous restaurant, Momofoku's, I believe it's called. They came up with this thing. It's called a crack pie, and I made RC Pie Man Pie make us a crack pie for Craig's birthday tomorrow, in the month of April. I made RC.
You blew it.
I made RC Pie Man make us a crack pie, and seriously, I've requested it from RC several times now, and I brought it just because I knew Craig would like it. I knew everybody would like it. It was amazing.
It was wonderful. Let me tell you.
Crack pie. Just look up the recipe. Or you can hit me up on Twitter at DonPablo303, and I'll have RC make you a crack pie. There's going to be some cost involved in delivery fee, but I'm pretty sure it's worth it, and all these guys would agree with me. So there's that. It's a crack pie. That's number 5. Man, crack pie.
Let me tell you about the crack pie.
It's amazing.
Oh, it was warm. It was. It's like
so good.
It's really good.
It's like a cookie that you take out of the oven just a little bit too soon, and. It's still soft, and it's kind of doughy a little bit, but not like too doughy. It's so good.
It was
very
really
good.
good.
It's delicious.
That crust is really what kind of like sold the whole thing, because the crust was like a graham cracker crust, but it was also like very kind of granola-y.
Yeah.
And it had that really
a
deep
little
crunch.
Salty.
Oh.
It's a little salty versus the sweetness of the filling. Basically.
Yes.
Yeah. RC Pie Man. Tell you what.
Warm.
Dude's a bouse. Making pies like a bouse.
Put them in bakery boxes.
He did do that.
All right, my number 5 is something that I enjoy, and you can make them at home and enjoy them at home. Warm, soft, chocolate chip cookies out of the oven. They have to be warm and they have to be soft, though.
It's true.
I can't eat a crunchy cookie. I'm just not going to do it. And I need them nice and warm, and they'll be delicious.
So you don't like Oreos?
I do not care for the Oreos. No, no. I think what got me hooked on this is because of high school.
Oh,
High
yeah,
school.
right.
Otis Spunkmeyer?
Yeah,
High school, they instituted the office hours where we got warm, fresh, hot Otis Spunkmeyer cookies.
It's funny because they made a giant deal of taking the soda machines out of like schools now, but they still do that stuff.
Yeah, it was delicious.
And in my school, they had like the school store or whatever, and all we did, we sold, snacks to people all day long. We made a lot of money too, but I feel like many people got in trouble for stealing money from there.
I think it was 2 cookies and a milk for like $2.
Nice.
And at Regis, and they made a ton of money off of that. Tell you what.
Cookie and milk? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's my number 5.
Can't go wrong with that. Nice. Okay, my number 4. It can be considered kind of plain, but depending on where you get it or how it's prepared, it can be really, really awesome. And my number 4 is cheesecake. Just plain, just regular old cheesecake. If you do like the Cheesecake Factory cheesecake, it's really good because 1, I think it weighs like 8 pounds.
Yeah.
And 2, it's all just a solid block of cream cheese and sugar. It's amazing. But I like just the regular cheesecake because there's just something about like the soft fluffiness of the cheesecake part that you eat with the graham cracker crust. And it's like eating a sweet, cheesy, pillowy mouthful of goodness. It's the best way I can describe it.
Cheesecake. I don't think I can eat a whole piece of cheesecake, though. It's
It
a little
depends.
too rich for me.
It depends.
Especially if they have like the berry sauce on it or something like that.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
can't do it.
The berry sauce can get a little sweet.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Well-
The crust is, I like the top part. I don't like the crust part.
Well,
I would like to interrupt this live scheduled podcast, and it's my new thing, and I don't know if you guys follow my Twitter
oh
feed,
boy.
but it's my new favorite thing ever, and I believe it is what Twitter was invented for, and that is there is a live police chase, and I'm really excited about this. So right now, I mean, I'm telling you right now, that, first of all, police chase alerts at PCA Live. Go to that. You have to turn on the notifications, or else you have to see it when it comes through. But they will alert you when there's a police chase. It gives you the link
Anywhere
to
in the country, yes.
Yeah, anywhere. It gives you the link to where to the helicopter. Shit. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's my favorite thing ever. Last week, I don't know if you guys saw me. I had March Madness on. I was watching a basketball game. I was playing the division, and then a police chase came on, and it was awesome. And this lady tried to jump into a police cruiser, and that's that's how it ended. But she was going pretty fast. She was going pretty good, and I was just like, "This is great. This is the greatest day of my life. Like, how's it getting better than this? How's it getting better? Police chase."
Wow.
Video games and March Madness basketball on. The Broncos won the Super Bowl. What do you like? What's going on? What's going on?
Wow, apparently it's the year of your life. Anyway, all right. Well,
First of all, how dare you?
but-
Why are you not excited about police chases, huh? Mm-hmm.
because you talk about it all the time. Just okay.
Well, why don't you get into it, man?
I mean, no.
You don't like police
No.
chases.
No. Okay. Well,
I guess
my
you know
number
10,700 people disagree with you. Mhm. On this side.
My number 4. I'm sure not all of those have the notifications. By the way, my number 4 is also a
Sure they
cheesecake.
do.
Cheesecake is
Craig did.
amazing.
Nice.
Cheesecake with different flavors. It's not too sweet for me. That's probably the sweetest thing I will eat aside from the crack pie. But
crack
it is
pie.
Crack pie.
yeah. But cheesecake, it goes well right with a cup of coffee, or right after your nice meal to close up shop.
To really seal the deal on your
Yeah.
fullness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
To eat the
Some
meal
dairy.
after your meal.
Some nice
Yeah,
dairy.
just one slice. It's okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it has flavor on it, if it has like that berry sauce, or I like it like that.
I like the caramel sauce on the cheesecake.
So there you go, my cheesecake.
I like peanut butter sauce on cheese.
All right,
Yep.
Don Dude, you're number 4.
All right. I'm more of a pie man, just like my bro. I like all kinds of pies, but I will make 2 exceptions. One exception: cupcakes with buttercream frosting. I just like a white cake with buttercream frosting on top. A little cupcake is not too much. Hopefully, the frosting is not too much, but I just like a cupcake. But I can't watch the Cupcake Wars show because I'm not that into cupcakes. But I don't think those people are into cupcakes that much.
They just want to be on the show.
They just want to be on the show, so they're like,
I think they're more into the publicity of the show.
and getting their name out there. And by the way, we're doing it diners, drive-ins, and dives. Apparently, you have to raise your prices 25%. And I'm like, no.
Eh.
And Sam's number 3. I've watched your show. I watched that multiple times. Guy Fieri did not visit there. That's all I'm saying.
They're just in it for
He went
the
to Bagel
dough.
Deli.
Hang on.
That was okay. But still, seriously. He didn't even go there. Guy Fieri didn't even go there. You weren't really on diners, drive-ins, and dives if the guy didn't go there. Just saying. He did voice, but you could do that 1,000 miles away. You could do that across the world if you want to. He didn't
you
go
can
there.
always
Watch
phone that
that
in.
episode. Watch that part. He was not there. Thank you.
All right, my number 4.
Cupcake, buttercream frosting. Buttercream frosting more important than whip. I can't stand whipped topping frosting. I can't do it. I hate it. Get it out. Why is that? That's fake frosting. It's like diet soda.
My number
Okay.
4 is a cake that my mom makes, and I'm not sure where she found this recipe, Betty Crocker or in a cookbook somewhere. But this cake that she makes, it's called a miracle cake, and it's basically like a brownie in a bundt pan with some really delicious white frosting. And it seems real basic to make, but my brother loves it more than I do. But every birthday for my brother, he wants his cake. But I enjoy it too. It's delicious.
Nice.
And I got to figure out, I got to ask my mom for the recipe because I need some more of that cake in my life. We don't have it very often, but we need to.
It's a brownie and a bundt cake
it's
or
like,
a bundt pan?
It's kind of the texture, like a dense, thick chocolate cake.
Huh.
And over the top of it is some white frosting. I don't know how they make the white frosting, but it's delicious.
Powdered sugar and
Yeah, it's
Probably
good.
milk or
milk.
I have no idea. I don't think I've ever actually watched the process of her making this cake.
Powdered sugar and butter.
I just am there when it's done
right.
and ready to eat it.
Right. Next time you should watch Periscope that.
Oh, maybe I should.
You should.
Yeah. All right. My number 4 is miracle cake.
Yes. Okay.
Miracle cake.
Number 3. So number 3 for me is a recipe that my wife actually stumbled across, and she thought it would be a really good idea, so we made it, and it turned out to be quite amazing. This is grilled pound cake with a berry compote.
What?
Yep.
What?
Grilled?
Grilled pound cake
Dang. On like a grill pan or like
with
on
a
a grill?
berry compote on the grill, the legit grill. So you take just like the store-bought pound cake like Sara Lee or something. You cut it into really thick slices.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee's pound
Nobody
cake.
doesn't like Sara Lee.
I could take it early.
Don is
I'm
indifferent to Sara Lee.
Yeah.
And so then you take the slices of the pound cake and you put it on the grill no more than 2 minutes aside, because after that you burn the crap out of the pound cake.
It's kind of the same consistency of Spam.
A little bit. It's kind of dense, not as greasy. So you pull that off, and while you're doing that, you have like your sous chef or you're on your side grill. I'm not very talented, so my wife does this part. You make the berry compote, which is essentially just a bunch of berries and sugar in a pan. You stir them until they burst, and then all the juices mix together with the sugars, and you pour that over the pound cake. Perfect.
It sounds wonderful.
It's a really great light summertime dessert. I highly recommend it. I think when it gets warm again, I'm going to make this.
I would like to eat some of that.
As you should.
I'll be over.
Okay, I will
right.
call you.
Wonderful. Okay, Gaberto.
Well, I've had this maybe one time in my life, and I've seen this one time in my life. This was I had a slice of a Rice Krispie treat cake.
What?
And it was just a big Rice Krispie treat, but they gave me a big old square of Rice Krispie. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! It was amazing. Everybody knows what Rice Krispie treats taste like.
Delicious.
And-
They
but-
taste like amazing.
But having that little square isn't enough. It just isn't enough sometimes. But having a cake size like Rice Krispie treat is like tasting heaven.
At 7-Eleven over here, they have like the big sheets they sell.
Yeah.
They have like a big sheet
Yeah.
of Rice Krispie. They just keep them by the
What?
register.
Yeah.
There's like 5 sheets of
They give
Rice
for
Krispies.
Valentine's Day.
I don't know
Like,
why
my
they're there
gosh.
all the
Like-
time. They're just there all the
Yeah,
time.
it's like a cake
How
pan.
And every
Could be,
time I
though.
see them, I'm like, I really want to buy that.
Right? Or like those big chocolate bars.
Yeah.
But I feel
But-
irresponsible buying that big of a sheet of
It's a lot
Rice
of
Krispie
sugar.
treats.
That's true.
a lot
That
of
would be,
sugar.
yeah.
But one day, I'm just going to say screw it and buy it.
Right. As
And
you
it's-
should.
And it's going to be on.
Yeah. So there you go. My Rice Krispie cake slice size.
That sounds
Treat.
wonderful. That was your
Nice.
number 3?
My number 3.
All right.
All right, number 3. When I used to go to Furr's cafeteria when I was a kid with my grandfather, and he would get mad at us for going back and getting. By the way, did you know Furr's is all you can eat? Because I did not know that until I was older.
oh,
But
man.
before that, I would demand they give me multiple Salisbury steaks, and they would try to tell me no. I'm like, but isn't it all you can eat? And they're like, yeah, and I'm like, well, why don't you just give me more right now?
Save me the trip.
Right.
Why are we going back and forth? And I got to come back after you to walk all the way down and do.
This
why
is
can't-
not all I can eat.
Like, let's get it together here, people. Like, I'm trying. I know what your rule you say is. Why are we masquerading as a cafeteria style when it's all you can eat cafeteria style? Anyway. For some reason, I swear they had the best lemon meringue. They had the best meringue and the best lemon filling. And by the way, RC Pie makes a lemon meringue. It's good. It's fabulous. But I love a lemon meringue, man. I just love the meringue, the sugary, light, fluffy, egg basically, and then you have your lemon and a little tart, and it's a great mix in your crust, and I love it. I love it. You get the peaks of meringue and the tart of lemon.
Who doesn't love a lemon tart?
Who
in
doesn't
all its
love
forms?
the stiff peaks of meringue?
In all its forms.
I love a stiff peak of meringue. So good. Lemon meringue, something that actually exists. Lemon meringue pie. My number 3.
My number 3. I love lemon in any form. It's so in any dessert.
We
good.
had lemon bars today, didn't we?
We did.
The news lady brought them in.
She brought lemon bars.
man.
She brings stuff for you, but we just go kill it in the back automatically.
High altitude lemon bars.
High altitude. She was saying she's now experimenting for high altitude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I hear that, I'm like, oh girl,
Let's do this.
we're getting more. We're getting more. We used to have a lady. She would bring us horrible like Dunkin' cookies. No, they're okay, whatever. They're cookies, but she would bring them.
Cookies are not cookies.
No, okay, you're right. And Stephanie, and it would be, man, like I would be sitting in the window where Caberto is, and she would be watching me, and she would wait for me to eat it, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh
true.
man.
Wow.
So my other guys, they would be hiding around the corner. They'd throw them in the trash where she couldn't see it. But she'd be watching me, so I had to eat it and be like, "Oh man, thank you so much. This is amazing. I love
This
these.
is so good.
I love it." And now we have a news lady, and she brings us treat. It's amazing. It's my favorite.
All right.
I'm so fortunate for Lori that even if I have to open her stupid lock every day, I don't care. Apparently, she doesn't know how to work a lock, but if she can bake some
That's the
lemon
price you
tarts,
pay.
she can bake some lemon bars. I'll eat it. Tell you what.
All right. My number 3 is a cake, and I love it. If you're noticing a theme here, I really like cake. Cake is my number 1 go-to. I like cake.
Cake.
Cake is good.
Cake is good.
I need
Agreed.
more. I need more cake in my life. And my number 3 is one of the ones I go to first, and that would be a carrot cake, spice cake, carrot cake,
Yeah.
with or without raisins.
Huh.
Are you a carrot cake with raisins, Caberto kind of guy?
No, it's just a plain carrot cake.
How about nuts?
Well, with carrot,
I
what
like,
about
I
walnuts?
like, I like
Walnuts?
nuts.
Nuts.
I like the nuts in the carrot cake. Yes.
Oh, I can go with or without raisins.
I don't like raisins because I think it takes away. It makes it too liquidy. It makes it too moist. Like it kind of doesn't cook the cake thoroughly. You know what I'm saying?
I can do either. I
Yeah.
like the cream cheese frosting laid on thick.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Most
a
of the
good
time-
reason. That's what happens.
Carrot
Watch.
cake, for some reason, they have giant slices. For some reason, I've never seen a small slice of
it's-
carrot cake.
Yeah,
It's
because
healthy.
it's carrots.
It's
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah.
So I need a thick layer of cream cheese frosting. That's what I need.
Yes.
And that's how I like it.
The more
Hurts my
cream
stomach.
cheese frosting, the
Yes,
better.
That's right. All right, that's my number 3.
Nice. Okay. That brings us to number 2. My number 2 is store bought. It's not anything super fancy. It's funfetti cake.
Oh,
I love funfetti cake. I love the taste of the white cake, and like even though you can't really taste the sprinkles, it adds a little certain
you can taste the
something.
sprinkles.
You can taste. I love its festiveness.
Yeah.
Like you have like the cool frosting on it, and then you cut into it, and it looks like fireworks inside of the cake. Oh man, I love funfetti. I ask for it for my birthday every year. It doesn't matter how old I get. It's always going to be funfetti cake, no matter what.
That's what I get.
I'm going to be 90 years old and be like, I want some funfetti
It's
cake.
gotta be funfetti.
Confetti cake.
Nursing home
I hope
nurses
that
would be
never
like,
goes away.
you don't have enough teeth to eat funfetti
Oh,
cake.
man. No.
Oh.
You don't need teeth for cake.
Put your dentures in.
Right.
Put your partial on.
Shut up. Give me my cake.
That's right.
Where's my
then,
cake?
then they hit you.
Yeah.
Right.
Give me all your, give me
Get
all
back
your
to
Social
work, old
Security.
man.
Give me your Social Security check.
Um,
Keep sewing.
There you go. Funfetti cake is number 2.
so my number 2. In my culture, we eat this a lot, of course.
Drink.
Flan.
Drink.
Drink.
You guys haven't for a
Been a
couple
long
weeks.
I know
time.
it has. You haven't said that in a while.
We have a
I know,
sober
but-
audience this time
I know.
around.
I've been working
They've been
on
waiting.
it.
They're waiting.
Yeah, I have been waiting through time and doubts. So I'm talking about, everybody has this option mostly at Mexican restaurants, and it's flan. Flan is
Flan.
very, it's just amazing. It's, how would I describe it? It's custard, right?
It's like a coffee
It's like
custard.
a coffee
Coffee
custard. It's
Yeah.
like it borders on solid and not
And
solid.
Yeah, and it's really good. I mean, I like it more homemade than at actual, restaurants. So, flan, you should try it. Don't be scared of the gooiness. It's really good. It's very, very good.
Have I told my flan story on this show yet?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
No. In 4th grade, we had a like a multicultural day. We were supposed to bring some food from our culture,
Drink.
and I think I had to bring a dessert. And so I decided I was going to bring flan.
Oh, uh-huh.
And so I brought the flan. I put it in my backpack.
Oh, no.
And I forgot that it was in there. And so I went back. It was time for the eating. I go back to my backpack, and it's soaking wet.
Oh,
Full
no.
of reconstituted flan.
Oh.
And I could not get the coffee smell out of my locker, off of my backpack, off anything,
no.
all my books, all my binders.
Oh, no.
I smelled like nasty coffee for the rest of that 4th grade year.
Oh, dude, that's rough.
It was rough. It was sad.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy.
And it was gross. After like a month,
Doesn't
I was
sound-
like, I don't want to smell like coffee anymore.
Right. I'm not an addict. I'm in
Yes,
4th grade.
4th grade, I've never had a sip of coffee. And yet-
It'll stunt my growth.
Yes. That's my flan story.
That's kind of a...
And I think that's partially why I don't like it now. I won't eat it. No.
Yeah, I
give it
can
a shot,
I can
Kevin.
see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Stupid flan.
Stupid blonde.
And that's why I don't go to haunted houses. Thank you.
What the heck?
Because they make you smell like coffee?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
PTSD, man. We don't talk about it.
What?
All right.
Okay.
Your number, what is it? 2.
Yep, number 2.
That was Caberto.
That
one
was
for
my
flan.
number 2.
Yeah, Caberto did flan.
Oh, I thought Craig did flan. Oh,
No.
we did flan story.
I just did
my
flan
number
story.
2. It's been mentioned several times before, but I love a carrot cake. I love a good
Okay.
carrot cake. I love a
Raisins
good
or
carrot
no raisins? You already said no
No, I
raisins.
don't like raisins, but I mean, if they put gold raisins in there, maybe
Oh,
gold
yeah.
raisins.
Huh.
Gold
I'd rather
raisins
have
would
the
be good.
raisins on top so you can control your raisin intake.
How about
You know how
mushrooms?
much raisin you're getting in your cake?
How about mushrooms? You want some mushrooms in
No,
there?
mushrooms are
Say
disgusting.
what?
We don't talk about mushrooms. It's horrible. Like, people judge me, and I'm going to get in trouble if I start the story. But you guys don't want me to start any more stories, so I won't. But just trust me, I don't like mushrooms. Right? Any form of mushrooms. And if you try to make a Mexican dish and call it enchiladas and add mushrooms, mushroom soup to it, then it's
Wait, what?
Never mind. It's a whole story. Just don't.
Okay.
It's not. And by the way, if you call it New Mexico enchiladas, no, there's green chili in enchiladas in New Mexico. There's not mushrooms in green chili. There's no mushrooms in enchiladas in New Mexico. Thank you.
You're going to be in so much trouble.
No, nobody cares. There's just, I guarantee they're not going to listen to it. And if they do, then they're going to be like, well, whatever. By the way, my mom listened to last year's April Fool's show of Peter of that one that you did that
Yeah.
you made a joke, and she's like, "Have you heard that?" And I'm like, "Did you listen to it all?" She's like, "Yes," and I'm like, "Never mind. No, I haven't heard it. Haven't heard any of it." And anyway, I thought she was joking around because I was on it, but then she truly did not hear me on it, so I was just like, I don't want to talk about it. Thanks. And anyway, so carrot cake. I love it. Give it to me more. Carrot cake.
What the heck?
That's my family. They bring something up that I was on, and they do, not to talk about what I did, though. Or even to recognize that I was on it. That's how I live. That's how much respect I get at my family's house.
All right, my number 2. This is the one that I eat the most. And it's delicious, and I love it, and it's wonderful. It is not cake, though.
Ooh, twist.
I know. It's because my wife, I think her favorite thing is ice cream. And she does the grocery shopping, so we get ice cream.
Right.
Yeah.
And
nothing wrong with ice cream.
you know what? I like ice cream.
Did you know Ben and Jerry's had a cookie butter? They have a cookie butter core. Ben and Jerry's now.
What?
Oh.
What?
See, they do.
I might have to try
This
that.
guy's
Might have to-
updated. You have time on
Yeah,
your
really.
hands, man.
Did you know actually there's what is it, Mars bar? Milky Way, but all caramel. And I thought of Craig, and I was like, I should buy that for his birthday.
Yeah, that would be good.
But then I bought you something different for your birthday. But
And it's
I was
better.
gonna buy.
Yes.
Yes, is it-
I appreciate the gift
but I
you
feel
gave
like
me
a
better.
candy bar with just chocolate coating on the outside and then all caramel on the inside, that would be gross because you know what a Milky Way looks like. If it was just all caramel, it would like disintegrate in your whatever.
Plus, I'm not necessarily. I don't really like chocolate, so
Yeah.
I mean, in the caramel chocolate debate, it's not like I really love chocolate.
Remember when I tried to extend an olive branch and you broke the branch in half and lit it on fire?
I did, yeah.
I have no compassion for this at all.
Screw that
so
branch.
I have no compassion for this.
My number 2 is
Oh my gosh.
it's vanilla ice cream. But I mean, yeah, it's plain vanilla ice cream. But I add to it marshmallow cream and sprinkles.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Man. Every time I go to Cold Stone or wherever, I'm like, do you have marshmallow cream? And I make him get it out of the back. Because that's really really the best thing to put in ice cream, man. So
the best marshmallow cream.
I don't think I've ever had
is the best.
I've never had
marshmallow
marshmallow cream.
Oh,
yo,
it's
homies,
so
you
good.
guys
For real?
need to get
Oh,
that.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Marshmallow cream.
Can you
is
buy
the
that at
best.
the
Marshmallow
store?
cream is the best.
See,
Yes.
the fluff, or you can get marshmallow cream.
Yes.
But I like the fluff because you put the fluff in there and you can make a milkshake with it.
Yeah, but except it doesn't come off the spoon. The fluff.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, the
but,
cream. That's the best
the
part.
cream,
Right.
It's more of a butterscotchery consistency than a
And sprinkles.
Sprinkles are good.
Ain't nothing wrong with sprinkles.
You gotta add the sprinkles.
It's like a funfetti.
True.
It is.
Otherwise,
It's
it's like
It's like
white
a
on
funfetti
white.
ice cream.
Right.
Yeah.
White on white.
I should just start
boy.
calling it funfetti ice cream.
You
That's
should.
That
That'd
that's
be
the
awesome.
way I like it.
I'm down.
Oh, marshmallow cream, so good.
I approve.
Yes.
It's so bad. It's so good. It's so
It
good.
is. All right. That's
All
my number
right.
2.
Okay. I can get behind that.
All right, Craig here, breaking in. Before we get to our number 1s, we, I don't know if you've heard or if you noticed, but you will in the number 1s. We had a little hiccup with our studio. We were having some issues, and we weren't sure if it was recording or not, so we hurried up to finish the end of this episode. So you'll hear in our number 1s that it's a little rushed.
There might have been a bomb in the building, and we had to get out of there we had to get out of there before the building blew up or something like that.
Something like that. That may or may not be true. But we before we get to our number 1s, we didn't have a chance to. This was a user suggested topic. We didn't have a chance to explain, and actually something that we've been wanting to do since it was his suggestion. Beamer, who suggested this topic, suggested a while back that if we pick a suggested topic, we should have the person that suggested it send their lists and say their lists on the air. So we're going to do that here now. Gilberto's with me. Don's with me. We're gonna jump into this real quick because our number 1s, they're a little speedy. We'll put it that way.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. So Beamer, he suggested this. Beamer916 on Twitter. Go follow him. Check him out. He sent us his list. Number 5 for him was Chips Ahoy Original and milk. It's a important part of the process to have milk with your Chips Ahoy. I like Chips Ahoy. Do you?
I like Chips Ahoy, the chewy ones.
I can't have the crunchy ones. It's got to be the chewy.
I like the crunchy ones with milk, but every time I see a Chip Ahoy, it reminds me of a Seinfeld episode where Jerry Seinfeld's parents are talking about, like, he's an old man. He's like, if I want to have a Chip Ahoy, I'm 65 years old. If I want to have a Chip Ahoy, I'll have a Chip Ahoy. And I'm like, it's Chips Ahoy. But he doesn't say it right, but I guess that's the whole point of the joke. And that's why, but although Seinfeld is lost on Gilberto and Craig, so I will stick up for the Seinfeld. It's a great episode. Thank you.
All right, number 4 for Beamer
I hate
is...
Seinfeld. Hold on. Why do you guys hate Seinfeld?
It's just not from my culture.
I don't understand. That is your culture.
I haven't seen it. I don't want to give it a chance. I don't know why. It just doesn't interest me.
Haters gonna hate.
I don't watch TV, so that partly is probably
Seinfeld is
why.
like 20 minutes of your life.
That's too much.
It
It's too much.
is. It is.
All right, number 4 for
gonna
Beamer
hate me.
is oatmeal chocolate chip cookie shake from Sweet Cow. I don't know what Sweet Cow is. I assume it's a dessert joint.
I believe it is an ice cream shop.
I'm going to have to try it. It's oatmeal chocolate chip cookie shake. That sounds very
I
involved.
like his honorable mentions better than his
His actual list.
Yeah.
We'll get
no
to
offense.
those.
No offense. No offense.
You have
I'm
anything
sure
to
you'll
say
be
about
offended,
oatmeal chocolate chip cookies there, Kev Berto?
I like oatmeal cookies and chocolate chip cookies, and I like them combined as well. I haven't had a shake, but it sounds pretty good.
5 minutes ago, I had a very horrible cookie. That's all I'm gonna. And it was oatmeal. That's all I'm saying. Gilberto had one too. He's nodding his head. He's not going to say it, but he did. He knows. He won't say anything bad about anybody. But trust me,
I had to.
it was forced upon me and him. Thank you.
All right, number 3 for Beamer is Cake and Shake from D Bar Desserts. I don't know what a cake and shake is. I guess we'll have to get further clarification from Beamer what that is. Send us a picture, Beamer. What is a cake and shake? Is it just cake that you get with a shake on the side?
What does your wife's favorite dessert from the Cold Stone Creamery? I feel like it's got to be close to that. cake remix, birthday cake remix.
No, that one's mine. That one is my favorite.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
hers is
excuse me.
mocha java something. Mud pie mojo, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, but my wife likes the birthday cake remix too. So maybe it's something similar to that, and it is good. Although I like the frosting. The whole problem with the cake is you got to have frosting. You don't have that in the birthday cake remix, and that's the big reason that I would say it's not really birthday cake shake. Just because you put pieces of cake in it. Where's the birthday part? You put sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
No, there's no birthday. There's no sprinkles on every birthday. As a person who is
It's
in charge,
someone's birthday.
Hold on.
You can have
It's kind of
cake
fun.
on.
It's
Time out.
kind of funfetti.
as a person who bought many birthday cakes for people, there was not a lot of sprinkles. Thank you.
I like sprinkles on my birthday cake. If you're wondering,
Did you get sprinkles on your birthday?
I don't think I even got a birthday
you
cake
got a-
this year. I
You
got
didn't?
No.
I got you a
You
pie
got,
man
you
pie
got me a
from
birthday
RC,
crack
but
pie, but no, I didn't get a birthday cake this year.
Did we sing you happy
That
birthday?
sucks.
We did, didn't we? I think we did.
Yeah, you guys did,
We
but
taped this on the night before Craig's birthday. we taped the
that's
original
That's right.
episode of the night before Craig's birthday. But
I guess
anyway,
at 35 you stopped getting birthday cakes.
sorry, Craig.
It's a sad day. All right, number two.
Well, when you're 65, you can have a chip ahoy if you want.
I might. Number 2 for Beamer is creme brulee.
I like a good creme brulee. Is that flan? Is that the same thing?
I think it's like kind of.
It's similar, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, but they do the whole torch thing on the top
Yeah,
and
they
they like
flame it up.
get a crust.
I
Having
can't
a
say I
crust
like
on
the creme
things,
brulee.
I feel like the difference between chefs and like regular like people is they like make everything more crusty.
They're more fancy.
Yeah, like a little like when you have a blowtorch somewhere, and the RC had this. The RC does it on the pie for the lemon meringue. He went crazy with the blowtorch, but anyway.
Did he toast it or what? Like, did he?
No,
burn
you
it? Was it black and he said it was chocolate?
You kind of burn the tips of it, don't you?
Yeah, you kind of do, but it's like it makes it like caramelized. It makes it like a little sugary, but not that much. But you can eat it, but it's not like Jolly Rancher consistency. It's more like Laffy Taffy consistency. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because what you want the lemon meringue top is, it's be a little marshmallowy, but it's made of egg whites. It's not really marshmallowy, but it's kind of that's the
It probably would
consistency
be
that
better
you
if it was marshmallow.
Dude, first of all, that is a great
marshmallow.
idea that I just came up with.
Yeah.
Lemon marshmallow meringue pie.
I would eat that.
That's coming to a pie man pie shop near you.
We
Tell
might
you
need
what.
to revise these lists if we do. All right, number 1 for Beamer. Actually, we'll do his honorable mentions now. His honorable mentions are hot apple pie a la mode.
Mm-hmm. That's like
all
that's
American.
Like
All
apple
American.
cobbler. That's pretty
Yeah.
close to apple cobbler. So that is.
Strawberry cheesecake and banana cream pie.
I like a good
Strawberry
banana cream
cheesecake
pie.
is good.
Out of those 3, I'd probably would order the banana cream pie.
Not nary a lemon on the whole list, huh? Huh, Craig?
That's unfortunate. Because lemon is delicious as a tart dessert.
All right. Well,
I
there
think
you
I'd
go.
have the strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake?
Yeah.
Do you like the actual strawberries on it, or do you like
No.
the strawberry drizzle
the
type stuff?
drizzle, yeah.
Nah, I, don't.
Alright.
I like more strawberry flavored things than the actual strawberry. So if it was like that, maybe. But I like a turtle cheesecake, if you ask me. I like the
That wasn't one of the
pecans.
options, but thank you.
Okay.
All right, number 1
You're
for Beamer.
welcome, Caberto.
Beamer916, thank you for sending in your list. His number 1 is cookies and cream ice cream with chocolate syrup and milk in a bowl. That sounds like a production. And it sounds really sweet. And I don't know about adding milk to ice cream. That sounds kind of weird. Because it's already milk.
Milk. He basically has like 4 shakes and then creme brulee. Like 4 of them are milkshakes and then creme brulee.
Pretty much.
Well, that's something. He likes a milkshake, this guy.
He likes to drink his dessert, is what he's saying.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
So like melting cheese
That's
on your
not
lunch,
bad.
on
There's
your
nothing
scotch
wrong
for
with
lunch.
that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I like a milkshake.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing anybody. You eat whatever you want to. It's just
I
if you
enjoy
try to
it.
tell me that lemon cobbler is a thing, and then
boy.
I prove it scientifically
Oh, boy.
and on the internet,
It is a thing.
except for one weird chef who that's not a thing. So anyway, I appreciate a shake. I appreciate a good
I like
milkshake.
Shamrock Shake from McDonald's around, what is that, St. Patrick's Day?
They're gonna have unlimited
guess.
French fries.
Yeah.
You're gonna go for the unlimited French fries.
Ooh,
I heard, yeah.
I don't
that
know,
sounds-
maybe.
They're gonna on Parker and Quincy. They already have like the whole setups there where you can like put your own order in and you can get like 9 hot sauces if you want, and they put it all in the bag for you. They're really good. about it.
Really?
Yeah, the one it's right. It's actually the closest McDonald's to the radio station, to the place where we record. Anyway, yeah. So you can go there and it's like you
Sprinkle
want
pink
5
burgers.
packets of salt. They put 5 packets of salt in there. Whatever you want, they put in there. You want chicken nuggets, and you can.
Okay.
You don't have to argue with the people about how many sauces you get. You just go there. You say, I want 4 buffalo sauce. How hard is that to understand?
This is brought to you by...
Roberto,
I'm
I know
loving
that
it.
you argue with the people at McDonald's. I know you do. But, I mean, well, you get food made from you for every meal now, lucky guy. But for regular Joes, like me and Craig, who have to go forage for food, going to McDonald's and trying to get all, 4 barbecue sauces or 4 buffalo wing sauce for your chicken nuggets, it's a really hard task. All right? There's a lot of hassle in it.
Wow.
On that note, thank you for Beamer for sending that list in.
Beamer, I appreciate it.
Thank
I like
you.
talking about other people's lists.
Please, if you suggest a topic, send it to us. If we put it on the air, we'll get your list and we'll air it on the air too. So keep sending us your lists. Keep sending us your rankings. Keep sending us. We need more topics. Go ahead and do that.
What's your psychological theory on why Roberto has never seen the movie Forrest Gump? I need to know that. But luckily I live with a psychologist, so maybe I'll just ask her.
What the heck?
All right, well, let's get back to our number ones, and I believe it is where Lilo is taking over. So, Lilo, back to you.
All right, so we're coming up on number ones, and I'm going to go ahead and do my honorable mentions.
It's making me hungry, by the way.
I know, it's making me hungry for a lot of really sweet things. All right, here go my honorable mentions. Pumpkin pie. You can't do Thanksgiving without pumpkin pie. Apple pie. Can't do America without apple pie. French silk pie. Or like any kind of chocolatey mousse pie with a whipped cream on top.
You should get Pie Man pie.
I'll say
French silk.
Pie Man pie would probably
Go try that.
Probably kill a French silk pie. Carrot cake, of course.
Ooh, everybody had carrot cake.
It's a social.
Everybody did have carrot cake.
Yeah.
It's with copious amounts of cream cheese frosting, and I don't really care about like walnuts or raisins or anything because I'm really gunning at the frosting.
The frosting is really what makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my last honorable mention is this. It's this cake that my mom made as a kid. All it was graham cracker halves, like all lined up, but in between each slice of after each half of graham cracker was whipped cream, like the heavy whipping cream that you buy in the carton that you shake up. And she would put that, so it'd be like graham cracker, whipped cream, and she would line an entire cake pan with them. And then after they were all stacked together, she'd put whipped cream on top, and then she would let it sit for at least 24 hours. And then
So
the
you get,
whipped
like, soft?
Yeah, so it got really soft and gooey, and oh my gosh. She hasn't made it since I was a kid, and I need 100% more of that in my life right now.
You should make that.
I know it's really easy.
I feel like that would be easy.
Yeah.
I think I might have to give that a go.
That whipped cream is different than whipped frosting, which is disgusting. I would eat that.
Yes, absolutely. Whipped
Whipping
frosting
cream.
is weird,
Yeah,
but like actual heavy whipping cream, that's where it's at.
that sounds good.
Okay, number ones or number one. Because I'm going to follow the rules this time, guys.
Oh, look, you're not going to do two things at once.
Yeah, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't had bacon in here yet, which is surprising. So
Yeah. There's... I could have said bacon chocolate, but I don't have that on the regular.
Oh, okay.
They have
So-
that at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, we already
Christmas time.
visited that one.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. There's not a lot of other bacon desserts. Number one, Oreos. I will literally kill an entire container of Oreos in a sitting.
Did you watch that YouTube channel I told you to, Oreo Oration?
No,
you need
I
to watch
need
that,
to.
dude, because
I
there's
need to.
such funny ones. The birthday cake one, and the cookie dough, and another. What was the other kind? Roberto, what was that other kind? Cookie dough? Oh, the Rice Krispie treat one. The Rice Krispie treat.
What?
First of all, the birthday cake one is amazing.
Yes, birthday cake is
It's
amazing.
funfetti frosting in the middle, basically.
Yes.
And the Rice Krispie one, man, you double stack that, you're asking for trouble. But yeah. Oreo Oration on YouTube, kind of funny YouTube channel.
Okay.
And then the playlist Oreo Oration. I highly recommend it if you are a fan of Oreos, as you are.
I am. And my favorite kind of Oreo are the Mega Stuff variants. Because it's essentially like 2.5.
Yeah, they did
It's like 2.5 cookies
They did a.
smashed together.
There was like some science experiment that they found. It was like 2.78 because they thought it was going to be 3 because they thought double stuff. All right, we're going to go. It's basically triple stuff.
Right.
No, it's like 2.78.
Right.
So-
It's
Of a-
not quite
of a cookie.
double stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
So my number one is just ice cream. Any kind of ice cream. Pretty
Just
much.
any kind of ice cream.
Any kind of ice
Very
cream.
general.
That's my number one.
Yeah. So why don't you rip Caberto for naming an entire genre of...
A guy likes ice cream. A guy
I don't
can
know.
eat ice
Caberto's
cream.
Yeah.
looking at me
Whatever.
weird, so I'm just going to hurry up. My favorite one, honorable mention desserts, my patented 2-cup cereal system, which is basically a dessert just because of the cereal I eat. Number 2, ice cream sundae. Number 3, Reese's peanut butter cups. But my number 1 is 2016, my favorite fruit cobbler, and that would be apple cobbler. It's just a very taste for apple cobbler. Cherry will come in and out, but apple cobbler it is this year. I love apple cobbler. Thank you.
Apple cobbler's good.
Can't go wrong with apple cobbler.
Oh, yeah.
No
All
such
right.
thing as lemon cobbler.
Any cake for me is on my honorable mentions because I love cake. Lemon empanadas, delicious. Blizzards from Dairy Queen also. But my number 1 is Olive Garden lemon cake.
Oh,
I
never
don't
had
get it
that.
very often, but when we go to Olive Garden, maybe once or twice a year, the lemon cake they have there is wonderful. And I think it's made by Cheesecake Factory. So
Huh.
Really?
I think so, but I haven't had it there. Olive Garden lemon cake. You should try it.
All right.
I think
Please
I
go
will.
to @RankEmUp on Twitter. Go to the Periscope. Follow us for the pregame shows. You can watch the archived ones there. Speaking of archives, go to youtube.com/RankEmUp and find all 34 episodes, including the peanut butter chocolate debate that me and Craig alluded to earlier. And I believe go to your favorite podcast app, follow us, subscribe there, and you can find everything at RankEmUp. Get to us on Twitter @RankEmUp. That's the easiest way. We will always reply. The notifications are always turned on. The car chase is also over, by the way. But keep following those. That's my new favorite thing. Thank you very much.
All right. Send us your rankings. We love hearing from you, and we thank you for joining us. This is Rank 'em Up for Lilo, for Caberto, for Don. I'm Craig.